How's it going, guys? It is AJ here. Welcome to part 2 of the market crash video. So it was a bit crazy, like that video literally went crazy. I don't know what happened. First minute I looked, it was on like 55, 60 views. And I looked, it was on a couple of hundred views, and it went all the way up. I think we're at about 1,100 views on that. And in this video, before you actually watch it, if you haven't watched that other one already, go and watch that. What you're doing here, just go watch that and then come back to this one. So in this video, obviously we spoke about the market crash, all the players' prices, how they went down. I don't think they have gone down anymore, so it's a good sort of time to do that video, like when I actually did it. So as you can see on the screen, got Paul Pogba here. I'm just going to check his price. Now, I don't know exactly how much he was going for, but he was around 300k to 320, so he's not changed much. He's about 315k still, so that is okay, that's not too bad. I think all the players' prices are still around the same price. It's not too bad. And yeah, so what we're going to do in this video, obviously, like I said, we did speak about how much the players' prices are going to go down, how much, say, the prices, how they could go up, who to invest in, all that sort of stuff. I didn't really say who to invest in, so in this video I'm going to be saying who to actually invest in, who you guys need to invest in to make serious amount of profit, well, potential anyway, because what is the market crash? It is all to do with everything, to be honest. It sounds ridiculous, but a bit to do with everything. Is where people are listing up players, obviously selling, buying players within their teams, with foot champions and stuff. Also, because of this year, we've got SBC'S, that sort of helps not have a market crash, but it's still here. We've still got a market crash because EA bring out SBC'S to keep the players' prices higher, or like at a good sort of price, so that might not make sense to you, but it will. Basically, they bring out SBC'S to keep the players' prices, stop them going all the way down like they have done now. But as you can see, the players' prices have gone down. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you some players to actually go and invest in. So with the market crash, one of the other reasons is team of the season. People are buying, selling, investing for team of the season, which makes the market go crazy. People are opening loads of packs as well, but obviously team of the season isn't coming for another few weeks. So as you can see on the screen, we are on the transfer market. Yay. What we're going to be looking at are some players that you can go and invest in. So with team of the season, I don't know how much they've done this with, but they've done it with a few. I don't know if they did it with team of the year, I don't think they did, but they've done it with a few team of the weeks, where you need a certain rating, certain chemistry and stuff. Like an SBC, they'll do an SBC, so you get a guaranteed player from that team of the week or something like that. So what I think they'll do, the same thing but with team of the season. So they'll have, this isn't guaranteed, I'll go through some options they could possibly have, but say an 84 rated team, 2 informed, and then you get a guaranteed Premier League team of the season player. Or when Calcio A, then they'll do a Calcio A one, so on and so forth. So that's how I think they'll do it. Very good sort of idea from me and what they can sort of do, because it is pretty good to invest in as well. All you need to do is buy some 84, 85, 86, maybe 87 rated, because obviously this isn't going to be cheap. You're looking at probably 100 to 250k for the SBC to be completed, because obviously with the well, maybe more than that, to be honest, because with the Premier League, who are they going to have? Crappiest player, the cheapest player they're going to have in team of the season for Premier League is probably someone like Alderweireld or something like that, but yet he's still going to be about 300k, so can't see it being very cheap. Obviously you've got the likes of Hazard, Lukaku, Kane's probably going to be fairly cheap, because, actually I don't know, well, they're going to be expensive anyway, and if you go pack that Hazard, that's going to be 2 mil, maybe even 3, so that's absolutely ridiculous. That's why they're going to make it really, really expensive for you guys. So that's obviously if they do it. This is only a bit of a prediction, but they'll do something along the lines of that with team of the season. They'll do something. They'll do an SBC where you need these players. I'm going to show you today. So what you need to do, obviously you guys know 84 rated players. You've got so many. You can just go on to the concept squads, skip all the way to 84 rated if you want, or if you want to, you can sort of go on, I think it's like FootWiz, maybe type in 84 rated players. That will come up with a list of 84 rated players, of course. So these players aren't actually very cheap at the moment. You've got Granit Xhaka here. I bought him for like 2.5k about, I don't know, about 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago, just before the Kante and Dele Alli SBCs came out. So these players aren't going to be cheap at all, and that's why they've brought out the player of the seasons, just to keep the market sort of up. Like I said, they're bringing out SBCs to keep the prices balanced so that people can't make as much profit. So these SBCs, the Kante and Ali, they're going to be out for, I don't know, I think they're out for 18 days, however long they've been out, so probably about 12 days now, something like that. That's how long they're going to be out for, and they've done it smart. You're going to need, I think when that ends, that's when Team of the Season comes out or something like that, I don't know. But it's along those lines, so not many people can make profit, and obviously the 84 plus rated players are all quite expensive at the moment, and their prices keep going up and down. Like 2 days ago, Xhaka was about 2.5k, and now, as you saw in there, he's about 3.6, 3.7k, so that's quite a lot for an 84 rated player, but he's going to go up if these SBCs do come out. So other players I would actually recommend you go and get. I will talk through the informs in a second, but All Black, very good investment. Obviously he's going to be around 15k, 14 to 15,000 coins. That's obviously what you are going to be looking at. About 14k if you can get him, like sniping maybe. Look, 14,000 coins just popped up, but that's an 87 rated player. And obviously if you do get him, that's going to allow you to have less high rated players, so you won't need 84s. You can get away with a couple of 82s and 83s. Then I don't actually know the combinations of the 84 rated team. I can't remember. I did a video on it, but can't actually remember them, to be honest. So looking at about 14k for 87 rated player. There's plenty more. You guys know. I think Leno's another one as well. I don't think you're going to need chemistry on this one. For the SBC, you're probably going to need like 30 chemistry or something. But Leno's probably about 7k, 6, 7k. So yeah, you're looking at about 7,500 to 8,000 coins. That's not a bad guess from me there. About 8,000 coins. If you can snipe him, then that would be even better. But I'd keep an eye on the players' prices because they keep going up and down. So maybe write down their prices. I said this on my last video. Write down the prices. Get a list of players you want to buy, and then write all their prices down on a little bit of paper or something. Check in a couple of days. See if they've gone down. If they've gone down, buy them, and so on and so forth. If you guys aren't silly, you know what to do with that sort of stuff. So with the informs, what I would recommend you do is maybe wait until Team of the Week's out. So this Team of the Week coming, obviously it is Monday when I'm recording this, so I don't know, in 2 days time there might be an 84 rated player, like a cheap one. I think Dost is a good one. He's pretty cheap-ish, and obviously he has got an 86, I believe he's got an 86, and obviously he's going to be quite expensive. Just because of the SBCs are out, but he's going to go up even more if the Team of the Season SBC comes out. So you've got an 85 and an 86 there. So the 86, look, you're looking at about 28k, 27 maybe even 25 if you're lucky. So 86 rated inform. Once again, that sort of balances it out. So if you put him in and you need an 84 rated team, that you'll need less high rated players in your team. But then again, they could do, I think one of the other options they could do is like a full inform team, because then, I don't know, you need 11 informs, like 70 chemistry or something like that, because that means that people are going to have to try with this, because when they normally do an 84 rated, it's with like 30 chemistries, people just whack in anyone, anywhere, but with this, obviously it's going to be a bit harder. You're going to be getting Team of the Season where they could be worth 1 million, 2 million coins, something like that, so it might be worth picking up some high rated informs, or any informs maybe, because they might, like as you said, they might ask for 11 informs, and that, say if all the players' prices got up to 30k, that's like 330k, that's more reasonable for the SBC, so that could be an option. Or they could just do an 85, 86, maybe even an 87 team, if you need, I don't know, say, well, it depends which Team of the Season's out. If there's a rubbish like MLS one, they're going to want like an 84 or something, something like that. But if obviously Premier League, Calcio, Bundesliga, or the Liga BBVA or Liga Santander, when they come out and if they do this, then they might do a very high rated team, which may be affordable. But if you want to do it, keep these players, like the players I'm showing you today, keep them in your club. Or if not, what you can do is just sell them on if they go up in price, but you can obviously keep them in your club if you want to do the SBC, or when the SBC comes out, if it does, go and sell it on if you want to make a profit. It's entirely up to you. I'm not telling you have to do this SBC, it's more of investments for when Team of the Season comes, because this is probably the lowest the prices are actually going to go, so that's why I'm bringing you the video today, just because I can't see them going up any more than they are now. You've got many informs you can go get, there's so many, literally it's ridiculous. Giroud, 85 rated Premier League inform, he's about 30k, 32k, so that's quite expensive, I guess. I know you just saw the other one for 25 and it's an 86, but obviously Giroud is in the Premier League. But also other ones you have In the Premier League, I think Winston Reid, he's pretty cheap for an 84 rated in form, so I'll put in Reid, check his price. I think he's pretty cheap, maybe not, he's even more. I didn't think he'd be that much, but Ryan Shawcross could also be another one that you can go get, 84 rated. So yeah, I think he is around 30k, maybe not. So yeah, all the Premier League ones seem to be around the same price, so maybe look for some different ones that not many people know of. So you're looking at 31,000 coins for Shawcross. I'll be doing some investments with this as soon as I get some more money. I've got 11k, I'll put some investments in the player of the month, which hopefully is Son. Not going to go into too much detail, but I hope it's Son anyway, because I put in a load of investments for him. But yeah, so sort of sum up of the video, what I recommend you guys do is get some high rated players, keep them in your club. It could be 83, it could be, well, I'd say 84 and above, as cheap as you can and as many as you want. It's entirely up to you, because you're going to need them at some point for the rest of FIFA, so they're going to go up in price at some point. So what you can do, just go get players 84 rate and above, and also go and get yourself some very cheap informs. That's all to do with the market crash. They're going to be sort of going up and down, so like I said, write your prices, get all the players you want, or all the players you're going to invest in, write their prices down on a bit of paper, and then in a couple of days, or in a week, or maybe tomorrow, like the day after you do it, maybe even a couple of hours, it's entirely up to you. Or if some packs come out, or team of the week, or something happens, just check the prices, write them down again. You'll see that some of them might go down, some of them might go up, and then you can actually work out whether you want to invest in them or not. So yeah, that is all for this video, guys. All I'm saying for you is to invest in 84 plus rated players, and also any informs you can. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, leave a comment if you have any comments, or if you want any questions answered. Just leave them in the comments. I replied to a shit ton of them last time, so make sure you do that. Leave a like as well, like I said, and be sure to subscribe.